Hello, we are the team number 3, and we're going to talk about the 4th of July, the Independence Day on the US.
History. Every year, July 4th is commemorated as the most important day in the history of the United States, known as Independence Day. By a military process on July 4th of the 1776, the 13 colonies managed to gain independence from Great Britain through the Continental Congress. 12 of the 13 North American colonies voted for their separation from Great Britain over the imposition of high taxes by the British Crown. Tension between the colonies and the British increased, which led to the beginning of the war known as the American War of Independence or the American Revolution. On July 2 of 1776, the Foundation Fathers signed the Declaration of Independence. Until July 4 it was adopted unanimously and the separation of the colonies from Great Britain was announced.
Generally, on this day, the main activities that are usually carried out are family reunions and coexistence. Many families like to do sports tournaments among themselves, they play poker, board games, and even some of them usually compete with those who put more decoration in their homes and patios commemorating the day. Some families, on the other hand, usually attend concerts or musical events that are held in certain cities, such as Houston or San Diego, in which great international artists usually participate. We can't forget that most families get together to taste the typical American dishes or meals, and they prepare a delicious barbecue as well. Also, many Americans usually travel to the cities of Washington and New York to witness and participate in the large and famous food tournaments held in Central Park and Lincoln Park. It is important to add that this is a great event that the whole country celebrates. The most touristic cities such as New York, Las Vegas, Miami, Chicago, Los Angeles, and of course Washington D.C. are preparing every year to receive thousands of tourists from all over the world who travel especially on this day to be part of that celebration. Finally, there are many activities that are carried out on this very special day for American people, as the Great Parade, the Great and Beautiful Fireworks shows, food competition, or sport tournaments. Sports tournaments are the activities mostly carried out on this day. However, the most important and the core of the same celebration is family reunion and coexistence.
Hi, I am Litzy and I'm gonna talk about what Americans like to eat on the 4th of July. They tend to eat dishes that are very simple for us, not as elaborate, as hamburgers, hot dogs, pretzels, corn dogs, um, other types or snacks. With fried potatoes, for example, chips, and accompany them with dips or chili. They also usually make barbecue or grilled chicken and different types of salads and wings too. And since it is a holiday for them, they usually drink beer and simple drinks such as a soda, juice for children, bottles of water, etc. But what I do notice is that they tend to decorate everything. For example, they put a small flags on the food, or for example, other example is like for the dessert, they make it them with fruit of the color of the flag, for example, strawberries, blueberries, watermelon, bananas. For example, a cake decorated with this fruit that I already mentioned.
To celebrate to for July and kids events and activities are held on the board adults and children, such as fireworks, rocks, baseball games, musical shows, parades, picnics, eating contests, sax wrecks, and short. Is they when overnight go on the GOI and the festivities organized in the year, city and neighborhood. The most spectacular fireworks is can see in the big cities like New York, Boston, Austin, Philadelphia, Delphin, San Francisco, Washington, etc. Where is the night in the end in the day? Gigant fireworks and launched tie in the field ski with line and colors.
Each state has its most important festival, and these are some of them. 4th of July Festival in Dublin. The most important parade is the so-called Independence Day Parade, which is held in Dublin downtown. There are characters that put on antlers to look huge. There are inflatables being the main attraction of the event. Fort Myers in Florida. Everyone gathers on Fort Myers Beach for the Independence Day parade. The main attraction is that people must dress very colorful to walk next to many floats and flags. In the parade, go with a music concert with local bands. Cape Coral, also in Florida. The Cape Coral Parade is organized by the City of Cape Coral Parks and Recreation Department. This parade has a celebration with great stage, lots of food, children activities, and many fireworks. Dawn Parkway in San Antonio. Dawn Parkway Parade is one of the most anticipated annual events. To attend this parade, you have to fill out a form. This time is that all the cars are decorated. There are also floats and bicycles, and you can also walk. Among others, like Fort Worth of Fort Julie, rolled fireworks, and Fire Park Fort.
We would like to invite all people around the world to travel to the United States on this special day for the American community. The attractions, events, shows, and above all the nationalism that are felt and witnessed in all Americans are unparalleled. This unique experience in the United States is worthy of being witnessed by everyone.